What up, boys in blue? It's Deja Vu, and you know who. Well, anyways, this is my spot. I always come here. They know me in there, so I'm like waiting for some money. I'm broke. Broke is a joke, but oh well. But I figure I have some time, spit some truth. So I was like, people are like, why are you sending us all these threatening messages? I remember everybody was talking about how AI is supposed to be the future, but some people were saying AI is going to be racist and discriminate against certain people or certain cultures. I'm like, why would it discriminate? How? Because it's programmed to do that. Now I realize what they're talking about, because me and Trey were in my car the other night. We're trying to drive him home. We're asking AI, because he knows his address. I'm like, navigate to blah, 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 blah. And it's like, navigate to da, 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 da. I'm like, no, I didn't say that. He said, and even Trey, it didn't even understand his voice. And it's funny, AI doesn't understand a lisp. So obviously I have a bad lisp. I'm talking, everything I say comes out totally different. I'm a loving, caring person. I will love and K that person. Like what? Like, because I can't say certain words because it's going to be on YouTube. So it's basically saying I will unalive that person. But I'm like, I didn't say that. I was like, so, I can't read and write. Well, I can read and write. But the highest I got was at a grade 3 level, they said. And that was in high school. Okay? So, and then when I do read, I don't remember what I just read. So it's kind of pointless. So, let me turn on the back screen so if you can see it here. This phone's supposed to end up in the settings. Anyways, this Chinese phone that I have here, it has 120x optical zoom. Okay, let me focus on Tascadiner. Let's focus on right now. So, the reason why I didn't want to ban TikTok, because, Kellogg's cereal, if you didn't Google it, was made for racial issues as an experiment to make cornflakes. Because the guy, he was a religious, kind of a nut, and he wanted to lower people's sex drive and didn't want them playing with themselves. So therefore, when you eat cereal, it lowers your sex drive. But just Google it. There's tons of history on it. All the other cereal brands. It causes Alzheimer's, which my dad was eating Captain Crunch up in his 60s. And even I started realizing, like, Dad, you shouldn't be eating Captain Crunch in your 60s. Causes Alzheimer's, dementia, which he has. But I love him. But like he always told me, Kevin, leave you to your own devices. Whatever has in store. I'm not trying to be all religious and stuff. But every religion can be right in their own ways. I'm a lover, not a fighter. But I'm like, this whole week, couple weeks, I've been violent. After only taking 1 week of Ativan. Do not take that drug. Don't listen to even if the police or the hospital or anyone tells you to take Ativan. No, unless you have extreme cancer, which, don't take it for anything else. I mean, yeah, maybe once, let's say you're having a cuckoo episode, you need to calm down. But to take it every day? Because now I realize my own brother, he was sending me all this vulgar messages, like N-word this, N-word that. I mean, with the ER. Hello, we're black. But no, this guy was sending me like violent stuff. Every time he'd come over, that's why people are like, why are you yelling at your brother? Because every time he comes, he's yelling and screaming at me. One time he came with his cane, and he raised it at me. He said he's going to kill me. I'm like, dude, you can barely walk. I can do 70 pull-ups in a set. No, I'm not talking regular full pull-ups. I'm talking jailhouse pull-ups. Because I always ask my boys in jail, how come you guys are in there, no equipment, and you come out buff, ripped, looking like you're on like roids? But anyways, so I'm like, dude, I told Trey, tell Uncle Dave, don't raise his cane to me again. Because, next time I might act, I'm a lover. But I'm like, dude, if I actually gave you one punch, like that Waka Flocka song, you'll live by the, die by the, you'll see squiggly lines and IVs. You know what I mean? Like, come on, bro. This guy was vulgar. Then I'm like, then he's telling his wife and him, they're all lying to each other. Like, that's why I gave up on them. I'm like, we were supposed to be working together. I had buyers for the house. I'm like, and then the builder over here was like, you should use the builder from Mount Elgin. And I'm like, yeah, they're going to give us a deal because it's a model home. I have all the receipts for all the stuff I bought in there. from Costco, the fridge, everything. So that's why it's legally my house, because I have all the receipts. I put the down payment down. It came out of his account, but my account was joint account. I signed for it and everything. Even Revenue Canada, they're working with me because they feel bad, because they say I'm owed a lot of money because I was diagnosed semi-R. I can't say that word anymore because even though they used to call me the end, okay, everybody's too sensitive nowadays. Then you got these people in my community. They're all, oh yeah, talking crap about each other. But they think I'm saying it. But I'm like, no, the reason why I say I'm from the future, I knew about this stuff 7 years ago from the snake diet guy, Cole Robinson. He's a Canadian. And he was like, don't take the medication. Or he would say, go see your local drug dealer. I mean your local, doctor. Basically, he was like, yeah, they're going to put you on type 2 diabetes medication, whatever, or pre-diabetic medication, and it's just going to make you worse, and you got to take it for the rest of your life. And he's like, you can tell when someone's on that drug because there's a certain look they have, and they start yo-yo dieting. So I looked at certain people in my community, and I'm like, yeah, they're on that drug. I can tell. Just like Oprah Winfrey, 1 minute she's promoting Weight Watchers, because she owns Weight Watchers, then she's promoting Ozempic, then she's promoting... She's up, down, up, down. All of a sudden, we haven't heard from Oprah Winfrey in a while. Ever since her and The Rock, they did that, I'm like, why are they all over the news right now? I'm like, they're asking for donations to Hawaii. And they're like, idiot, look, they're billionaires. Why are you asking us for donations to poor people? And they own most of the land in Hawaii. I was like, what? And all of a sudden, they were quiet. I don't know. Maybe they're in their bunker right now. I haven't heard from Mark Zuckerberg. I don't know what's going on. Something weird's going on. I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but I don't know. Literally, if you wanna get the police to come to your place, you gotta. I hate to say it, you gotta commit a crime. I don't know. Like something's weird. But anyways, this video. Okay, so yeah, so the Chinese know that everybody in the States has been eating the bad cereal and their brains are fried. So they came up with TikTok videos, because TikToks are short videos, because YouTube videos are longer. So they figure with the TikTok videos, it was short, because everybody in the United States, North America, has short attention span. So that way, but then the company that owns TikTok works with the Chinese government. So all the information goes back to China. And I know this because this Chinese phone, as soon as I logged into it, because I haven't used it in like over a year or two, dude, I was randomly texting all these people in my contacts and my Snapchat and my WhatsApp. And I'm like, on this phone. And I'm like, I didn't even have WhatsApp on this phone. It made random accounts for me. It was sending information. And remember, this was the phone that first advertised. This is like 4 years ago. It has 120x zoom. You can see, you can look on the moon and see like the craters from this phone camera. This is 4 years ago. So I'm like, this is crazy. So the average YouTuber only can pay attention for most 12 minutes. If you go into statistics of YouTube. That's why YouTube created YouTube Shorts, because most people can't pay attention no more. So they had to adopt the TikTok thing, because TikTok's taking over. That's why the government wants to ban TikTok, because all your information, your credit card information, all that's going right back to Xi Jinping, So that's why they want to ban it, okay? But this phone is like, it's awesome. Like, it's a good phone. It has like 2 SIM cards or 3 SIM cards and a memory slot. Plus, it can, like, the stuff it can do is insane. It has an IR blaster. So usually back in the days, I'll be in the clubs and I'll be changing the channel, putting on what I want. They have NHL hockey on. I'm like, no, I want to watch the basketball playoffs. Just click, switch it. Like, who's doing that? I was like, be in Baton Rouge, put on the Raptors game, click, switch it. But yeah, this phone can do all that. But yeah, this is like for 4 years ago. So, but I can say it's deja vu, because I hang out here because the people in there know me when I'm struggling. If I have a few bucks short or whatever, they know I'm going to get it back to something next time. But yeah, the AI, it's crazy. Like, I'm talking to it, saying something, and it comes out totally different. And I'm like, yo, what's wrong with this thing? But yeah, and to my family, who, I'm going to leave you guys to your own devices. But yes, I am coming up there. But when I do come, I'm coming with the police, because I have receipts for everything in the house. Then they're trying to claim, we're at 10 minutes, 2 more minutes. Then they're trying to claim we didn't know about the debt. I'm like, what are you talking about? You had to sign the papers for the debt. The debt went to your address. It was in your name and my name. Hello, my address was your house. They wouldn't even give me my mail. I had my driver's license and my credit cards and stuff that I could have used to pay down some of the bills until the house sold. But I don't know, I guess the wife is lying too, because she's like, oh, this is all I can find in the mail. And I'm like, then to find out, I never even knew about this bank right mortgages and all this stuff. Anna and Tracy were calling me, oh, look, you're already approved on your mortgage, we're getting a second mortgage. I'm like, I didn't ask you to do that. All I asked you to do is get the house sold. No, don't worry, we already sent an appraiser. Don't worry, everything's okay. And I'm just like, what? No, you just gotta do a DocuSign. Now my brother knew I was signing for him. He told me to, but he always knew. He'd tell me to sign for him. But when he got really sick, he's like, yeah, just do DocuSign. But he didn't tell me he added his wife to the mortgage. She didn't buy the house. I bought those houses 10 years ago. Actually, no, back in 2008, 2009. I bought them zero money down because my mortgage broker at the time was really good. He's like, I'll get you these 2 houses, zero money down, so you can keep your money that you have saved to yourself in case of an emergency. Take care of your kid. Pay for his college fund in the future. I'm like, okay, perfect. But yeah, I didn't think my own family was going to scam me. But my mom always said, it's criminals, they don't like cameras and lights. They don't like it. Or shady people. That's why I got cameras and lights all over my place. Because I almost got killed there. Story for another day. I'm rambling. 12-minute mark. Yeah, because they say on YouTube, 12 minutes is the most people can pay attention to, because usually after 5 minutes they usually cut off and go to another video. But I haven't slept properly last night because the police were here. I had to talk to them. I had fear for my safety. I saw there's 20, in every community there's always 80% of the people are good and there's the 20% that are bad. It's always the rich ones, because the rich ones don't like when you mess with their money. That's what my mom always said. They don't like when you're messing with their money, Kevin. But me, I told my mom, people are like, well, you steal. I go, no, I don't steal from some old lady or some kid walking down the street. Yeah, okay, maybe I might go into a $1 billion corporation and try to take some diapers and some Pedialyte, because maybe I haven't eaten in a few days and I'm crapping myself. Story for another day. So because of all the mental stress, family put me under, Astra put me under, aka Anna Carter. This mental stress. Remember, I have nothing to lose. My mom always told me, the most dangerous man in the world is a person that has nothing to lose. These people out here are sacrificing their jobs, calling the police on me, saying I'm trying to harm myself. I've been clinically cleared by 4 hospitals, 5 psychiatrists, 4 doctors that all said he's totally sane. He's okay, he's just autistic. He has severe ADHD, and he's owed a lot of money because he should have been getting this tax refunds and all this stuff way back then. Which, story for another day. But, okay, I gotta cut off the video because I know you guys, you probably only watch the first 2 minutes. Because everybody's on. No, literally. No, this Ford car, the back seat, I have to, when I get out the car, it goes bing, 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 bing. Like, what? Check your back seat, your child might be back there. That's how bad this serial crisis has caused people to lose their brain. How do you forget your kid in the back seat of the car? No, I've seen body cam videos where people went in the store shopping and forgot their kid in the back seat of the car. Because that's their brains that fried. It's dangerous. Like I haven't been driving in over 8 months. And I'm driving, these people are like zombies. Like I'm blowing the horn, I'm like, yo, the light's been green now for 10 seconds. Are you on your phone? That's why I gotta say, at least with my autistic brain and me being all over the place, that's why I love the Tesla, because it literally drove itself. I only had to pay attention every 30 seconds, like, okay, I gotta jolt the wheel a bit, but Elon Musk put an update, he just pushed the button on the radio and just kept going. Yeah. Elon Musk, you're a smart guy, but your inner bore racism from South Africa, you couldn't help yourself. I knew you were going to say something stupid because you're on the Ozempic, you're on the Doritos, you're playing video games all day. And, yep. I was like, yep, there goes the Tesla stock. When I went to the Tesla store the other day, I went and threatened them. Like, as soon as I get my passport, I'm going to drive down to SpaceX and go. Funny thing is, I got my 2 checks back. At first, like, you're only going to get one. I'm like, wait, I took my mom's philosophy. Call corporate. I'm like, call corporate. I've called them already 5 times. I reported this dealership and the other one. Well, not really dealerships, but then the other day I got 2 checks in the mail. The irony is, watch if they send me another 2 checks, because the company's so all over the place right now. A lot of employees are getting laid off and they don't even know it. But oh well, steal from the rich, give to the poor. I'm Robin Hood. I'm doing good. Don't be mad at me, okay? Be mad at these rich people that are taking your money and making you debt slaves and wage slaves. And do you know what mortgage means in Espanol? It means slavery. So Google it. You know, because I've never ever took out more debt than my house was worth. I always planned about 4 or 5 months in advance. I even thought to myself, even if the house takes 6 months to sell, I'll be okay, even though my agent promised me 2 months. But whatever, you know, because now she's going to get arrested. She can't leave the country because the RCMP told me if she leaves the country, that's a federal issue, and then we'll get involved and we'll drag her ass right back here. If she's in Costa Rica, even Switzerland now, you can't hide there in your little Swiss Alps. They'll find you. They got satellites tracking you. Trust me, this Chinese phone, bro, I was shocked. I was like, it literally tapped into my whole neighborhood's complex. I'm like, what the heck? It was showing me, like, I was like, okay, ban TikTok. Ban it. And then Google blocked my phone purposely because Google's like, your phone's giving out all your information, all your passwords. And I'm like, wow, this is nuts. So yeah, guys, be careful. That's all I gotta say. Just stay away from the TikTok. And no, Temu. That's the most evil company. Google it. Do the history. Whatever. I know the Chinese phone's not gonna get pissed off at me because I'm saying Temu's bad. And it's probably gonna turn my phone off. But yeah, I'm gonna try to be more focused. But to my family, you guys are now calling me after 6 months. Yes, I was maybe a little suicidal, not really suicidal, but I told them about it. It's like 8, 9 months ago when everything started going down. I'm like, I need help, you know, and they're all blaming me for everything. I go, listen, I know what I did was wrong. I apologized 100 times, but then I told his wife, listen, let's get rid of this crappy agent, because she didn't even put a for sale sign on a $1.2 million house because the sign guy cost too much. And it cost $200 for a sign guy to go up there. She's like, don't worry, it's on the internet. I'm like, we're in an area where everybody there, the average age is probably like 90 something. They're old, they drive around, go to open house. Story for another day. And I found out the Maserati girl, whatever her name is, she was in on it. Yeah, I know a lot of people. Thanks to this Chinese phone, I got contacts to all my old contacts. Everyone's like, Mac, is that you? DVD guy? What up? I was like, yeah, I'm out here, still having fun. You know, girls just wanna have fun. They just wanna. Don't worry, Trey. As soon as they reopen or the new Ontario place, whatever, casino, whatever, don't worry. We'll be in there getting lost again in the mirror maze. Anyways, love, peace, unity to everybody. And yeah, make sure you keep checking on the channel. Something new every day. There's a security guard here for me. Oh, yeah, and now these dealerships gotta pay a security guard to wash all their cars that are not selling. Bro, whoever comes, I don't want to be the next U.S. president, because this is the worst U.S. time to come into. There's so much stuff going on, wars, inflation, migrant crisis, blah 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 blah. Cars not selling, and you know what's gonna have to happen? You know how Barack Obama had to bail out all the car industries and the banks after Bush? Well, whoever the next president is, they're going to have to do the whole thing all over again. You know what? Honestly, just let them... No. Ford still owes them money. GM still owes them money. And so does Stellantis. You know what? Just let them go broke. Because they deserve it. They were gouging us during COVID. Oh, we have no cars in the lot. Meanwhile, they have them parked somewhere in a shipping container or somewhere in a yacht or somewhere in a yard somewhere. And just saying, oh, look, there's only got one car in the lot. See, their evil plan didn't work. Only the bozos fell for it. I didn't. I almost did. Thank God, Elon Musk. Thank God I didn't take that Tesla. Because of his racism. Tesla, that same Model X Plaid, is $100,000 less. And I told the girl at the Tesla store, I go, don't worry. I'm gonna buy a Model Y at the end of the year, cash, for like 20 grand, like a Hertz rental, because no one can rent them because these idiots don't know how to drive a Tesla. So I'm like, and you can put the Model X doors on it, so the doors automatically open and close when you get close to the car. Easy hack. Google it. But yeah. Anyways, the video's getting too long. I got love for everybody. And yes, St. Joseph's Hospital, I'm switching back. Going back to Catholic. At least I can talk to the Catholic priest and tell him my sins. Tell him I committed crimes. And I feel bad. And I have repent. And he won't go to the police and tell on me. Plus, I think my future wife is there. Story for another day. But the girl I remembered, I think I was in love with, she's like the Black Dolly Parton. She's from, I think she's from Ethiopia or something. I don't want to say too much because I don't want to get her in any trouble, but I think that was her because I had her laughing all night in the waiting room. Well, with the cops, everybody was laughing. And they're like, this guy should be a comedian. I'm like, yeah, I always wanted to be. I'm like, but I can't write my lines. But then I could just like freestyle and just come off the top of my head and just, they're like, this guy is pure jokes. And everybody in the hospital was laughing. Except for the guy next to me because I was making some pretty rude, derogatory remarks about the monarchy. Google it. Meanwhile, I was saying all that in the Catholic Church. I mean the Catholic hospital. But I was born there, so I think I was Catholic till I was like 12. Then we switched to Anglican, and then that's when I got baptized in the Catholic Church. When we used to go to Buffalo, cross-border shopping, we used to go to that big Catholic church. I think it's the biggest one in Buffalo. We used to go all the time. Mind you, we were like one of the only black families in there. But, oh well. Story for another day. Anyways, peace, love, unity, love to everybody. And have fun. Be like Cyndi Lauper. Have fun. My bucket list wish. I want to meet Dolly Parton and meet Cyndi Lauper. And I want to go to Dolly World. Hook it up, Dolly Parton, please. Love you forever. Peace.